Welcome to UPTV's Riding the Pine. I'm Brendan Pfeiffer.
And I'm James Watkins.
James, for all of the good people at home, what is Riding the Pine?
Well, I'm glad you asked that, Brendan, because Riding the Pine is a blatant attempt to poison the youthful minds of America.
No, James, no. We talked about this, not on the first episode. What is Riding the Pine?
It's a satirical
sports show, yes.
Well, why can't it be both?
No, it cannot be. No, would you just do the
first?
first?
All right, we'll just go into headlines. Okay, all right. Roger Goodell is currently in contract discussions to remain the NFL commissioner. His list of demands includes $200 million, a private jet for every single day of the week, his own personal line of stamps, 100 gallons of hot chocolate from Liechtenstein, and it better not be hot cocoa because there is a difference, and finally, a brand new secretary.
Damn it, Carol.
Most NFL owners have agreed to the terms, although Jerry Jones is currently pondering Rodgers' personal request for a warm embrace that lasts no less than 20 seconds.
Certainly do hope that embrace gets met.
One can only hope.
That is right. This weekend, LeVar Ball was asked to comment on his son's release from Chinese jail and Donald Trump's involvement in said situation. In reply, LeVar said, "Who?" Donald Trump, an avid viewer of SportsCenter, has already responded to Mr. Ball by saying, "I should have left them in jail." The college freshman, of course, in Chinese jail. He wanted to leave them in China. The Twitter beef will be resolved on January 1st in Madison Square Garden, where the two will play a game of pig. The loser will remain president of the United States. James, who do we want to win this one?
Well, it's an interesting dynamic between the two, so,
Too bad it does not matter, James. We all lose. We all lose.
And speaking of the Ball family, I have a little theory for all of you listening at home. Now check this out. We all know that LiAngelo Ball is going to be the best basketball player in the family. Do you want to know why? Do you really want to know? Because he can grow facial hair, and everybody knows that the greats in the NBA could all grow facial hair. LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Bill Russell, Matthew Dellavedova, West Virginia basketball legend Kevin Pittsnuggle. I mean, even Larry Bird had his little, drunk uncle mustache for a couple of years. And then you look at Lonzo. The dude looks like he's a 17-year-old working at Giant Eagle, trying to save up to buy the next Call of Duty game. He looks like somebody just stole his tater tots and he doesn't know what to do about it. This is not the face of an NBA great. Am I right or am I right, Brendan?
That's absolutely right.
Yeah.
And with that, we will now transition into our next segment, the Tweet of the Week. Every week we will find a new hilarious tweet that our staffs finds particularly enjoyable. This week, it's going to come from Captain Andrew Luck, soldier, Colt, simple man. The tweet reads, "Dearest mother, I remain in Europe in search of a treatment for my neck beard. I am far too young for a transplant using bear fur, which has been suggested. I shall try to relax today in much the same fashion as my unit. I find myself flummoxed, yet buoyant." Andrew. It's pretty nice.
Not bad
It's
at
a
all.
nice tweet. I like that one. Let's see what we got coming up next. Now we have interim assistant co-host, I guess, correspondent guy in the room, whatever. Sebastian Curtin is here for his curtain call. So come on.
He came up with it himself. He came up with the name.
I just have to say something about Andrew Luck. I saw him this summer at church, and I gave him a handshake, but I gave him a pat on the shoulder, and I realized he was injured, and he's out this year, and I'm looking at the TV every week, and I don't know if I feel responsible. for injuring Andrew Luck.
You are
a little
solely
bit.
responsible.
Yeah.
You are solely responsible.
You really screwed the pooch on this one, Sebastian.
Sebastian, why would you touch his injured shoulder?
I thought
You
it was
know
the other
you have
one.
a strong
The
handshake.
shoulder was the throwing.
You know that your hands are as strong as iron, and yet you slammed them down on poor Andrew Luck's
I guess
shoulder.
You could say you had some bad luck, Sebastian. Bad luck.
Oh, I get it. I get it.
Bad
You know
luck.
what? You guys don't want me
No,
here.
no,
Whatever.
No,
we are
we're
not.
done.
We are
We're
not
with
done.
you. You're going to take this.
You will leave when we tell you to leave,
Take it
Sebastian.
or you're fired. Look forward. Look forward.
What is that tie?
Now you listen to me.
What is that
My
tie?
mom
It looks
gave
like
me
an
that.
orthodontist office. Like what is that?
I respect orthodontists.
Now you listen to me and you listen good. I need you to understand that goatee, Mr. Tumnus, is out of here. You are responsible for Andrew Luck's injury. Now you need to get out of my shot.
This is the new segment of the week, brought to you by the Oaklander Hotel. It's exactly like nothing else. Oaklander. I hardly even know her. Anyway, now you might have heard of the Washington Redskins controversy regarding their team name. So we here at Riding the Pine thought we would give friend of the show, Dan Snyder, a little help with this pickle that he's found himself in. So we had some of our writers try to come up with the best names that would replace the one that they currently have. This is a little segment we like to call, these are the best names we could come up with to replace the one that they currently have. Really rolls right off the tongue now, doesn't it? Anyway, starting off we have the Stubborn Snyders, Gridiron Gridlock, In Debt and Irrelevant, the Washington Capitals, the Fighting Filibusters, Kirk Cousins and the Fake News, the team that changed its colors from one shade of burgundy to another shade of burgundy in the offseason. Yes, Dan, we noticed. You thought I wasn't going to notice, Dan Snyder? Oh, I noticed. Nothing gets by me. I am a concerned sports citizen, and you are not going to pull the wool over my eyes. That is not going to happen. Not today.
I was just thinking we could go with the Washington Warriors. You know, that way they can keep the color scheme, you have an alliteration there, and then you can kind of throw out that semi-racist face mascot and go with the spear from the 70s and the 80s.
I don't know. I kind of like Washington Capitals. I think that fits. I think it fits. It's fitting.
Okay, well, okay, sure, James.
That's what I think.
I guess.
It's what I think, Brendan, okay?
I know, I trust what you think.
Excuse me
I trust what
for
you think.
having an opinion.
I'm not doubting your opinion. I'm just saying that maybe we should switch it up and keep the alliteration. That's
Maybe
something.
we should keep going with the show. I think that's what I'm thinking.
Keep going with the show.
That's what.
Then we'll keep going with.
We'll keep going with the show.
Keep going with the show. We'll keep going with the show. Just keep on going with the show then, James.
Now we have a new segment. It's called Double D, the Dumb Debates. That's debatable. Presented by Tesla. They're not like an official sponsor or anything. We just really want a Tesla.
We really want a Tesla.
Really. So, Mr. Musk, you know where we're at. So, what we have today is, who do you want as the quarterback for the Miami Dolphins? A concussed Jay Cutler or a healthy Dolphin?
It's clearly the Dolphin.
I
Clearly the Dolphin.
I don't know. I think I'm going to take Cutler on that. I think that, with his prowess, he's gone from the Bears. It's a very strong animal. They are herbivores. They eat meat and berries. Dolphins can't do that. Dolphins can't do that.
Dolphins don't need to do that. Dolphins are one of the smartest animals in the animal kingdom.
Okay.
I mean, where did Jay Cutler go to college? Where did Jay Cutler go to college?
Jay Cutler.
Like a dolphin could, if they were bipedal, they could go to Harvard. They're that smart.
Have you seen?
Seriously.
Have you seen his wife?
No, I haven't.
Have you seen
What
his
is
wife?
that? That's completely irrelevant.
She
What does that have to do with
is
anything?
his queen, and he deserves to be a king. He deserves to be an NFL quarterback.
What are you even talking about?
She is gorgeous.
What?
She is gorgeous.
That doesn't have anything to do.
I mean, listen. If he's gonna be concussed out there,
Yeah.
it's gonna.
Even if the dolphin was concussed, it would be smarter than Jay Cutler. It would be able to read a playbook better. I'm telling you.
We'll resolve
Where,
this.
where did he go? Where did he go to college?
We will resolve this at home.
He went to Vanderbilt. It's not even a college. Sounds like a tool company. Like that.
Because Vanderbilt. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
That's good.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.
I know what I'm talking about.
You know what? Why don't you end the show?
All right, I will end the show.
End the show.
Thank you, Brendan.
You're welcome.
So, for myself, Brendan, and his rapidly receding hairline, this has been Riding the Pine.
Yeah, and for myself and James's ever-growing fear of shellfish, you've been watching Ride in the Pine. Stay fresh, everybody.
And happy birthday, Jim Mora.